Well, good evening, everybody. It's so good to be here. We heard them practice today for their rehearsal. It's really kind of hard because I can't see you guys, but it's just an overwhelming sensation of wonderfulness when you take a look at your children. It's just amazing how far they've come, and we're just so proud. For tonight's show, just a quick reminder, if you need to use the restroom, they're that way at this time. If you could just silence your cell phones, that would be great. We are going to start off the evening with our 4th and 5th grade orchestra, followed by our 4th and 5th grade band, which is followed by our 4th and 5th grade chorus. You'll be able to pick up your children in the specific rooms. We have orchestra across the hall here. Right behind us in this corner, we have chorus, and then we have the band room, which I'm sure you heard as you came in. Well, we're very excited to be here at the very end of our concert. We'll say a few more words, but for right now, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Karki, and let's put our hands together.
Hello and good evening. My name is Adam Karki, and every Tuesday I have the privilege to work with these 4th and 5th grade students at Elden, but that's not exactly true. I have to point out one student on stage. Gabby back there on bass. Gabby, can you wave real quick? Gabby's actually a 3rd grader. I am a bass player, and she's the only 3rd grader at Elden, so we adopted her into this orchestra. So Gabby gets a little extra shout out. This is the 4th and 5th grade orchestra with special guest Gabby on bass. It's fantastic. The difference you're going to hear between our fall concert and this concert is really growth in regard to musicianship. We're going to be playing pieces demonstrating harmony, independent parts. You know this because when your children were practicing at home, you were like, that doesn't sound like the song it says it should. Well, that's because they were playing a harmony, or they were playing the bass part. And when we put all of those 4 different working parts together, it makes more sense. So it's a much more mature kind of sound we're going to perform this night. I'm going to keep the rest of my talking very brief. Once I get to my spot, I'll give a gesture, our little play-along track that was recorded by Mr. Keating. Very graciously, we'll start. So we hope you enjoy our first piece, Busy as a Bee.
One, two, three, 4.
In this winter concert, we featured a soloist, and in working on more musical responsibilities, this time we have a duet. A little bit more fun playing with somebody else, but also a responsibility to another musician. So we have a duet of Old MacDonald before we get to our lab. Michaela Burnett and Emery Jackson. While they're going back to their spots, I am going to take a moment just to speak one more time briefly and recognize a couple of other students. This group of students has gone above and beyond. We had quite a busy year in Elden. It wasn't just getting ready for concerts and these kind of performances. So I'm going to ask for two students, please, to stand. Riley Gallardo and then Estelle Reed. You're already standing. Could you just wave your bow real quick up in the air? Those students, Riley and Estelle, were the two students who were accepted from Elden Elementary Orchestra to represent our district at the Elementary All-County Festival, the first one since 2019. It was really a wonderful weekend of music making with students from 18 other schools, and they did a great job. They played for like 9 hours on their instrument. It was a long time, but they did a great job. So one more hand for them participating in Baldwinsville's All-County. The next two students I want to recognize, one is here this evening. Unfortunately, the other one is sick. Abby Jung and then Kate Call. Abby, would you raise your bow real quick? Those students participated last week on Wednesday evening, May 10th. Baldwinsville hosted a NYSSMA Solo Festival for the surrounding school districts. We saw almost 1,000 student musicians in an evening in this building playing solos. And those two students decided to spend some of their extra time practicing, came here on a Wednesday night, and they both did an outstanding job. That's not just my opinion, that is the rating they got, the highest you can get. For one hand, one big round of applause for those students. This is our last song for the evening. The tempo is indicated as spicy. We hope you like it. This is Samba La Bamba.
One, two, three, four.
All right, while they're setting up for kind of everything right now, that first piece was called Fanfare Heroica. It's by a composer named Brian Balmages. He's kind of a big name band composer. Now, the next two pieces of music that you're going to hear each group separated. So the 5th grade is going to play a piece called Independentia, and then the 4th grade is going to play a piece called Cool It. Both of them are kind of interesting in their own right. The Independentia is a style of music called a march, which is specific to band, and it's one of the only styles of music that, our country actually invented. We didn't steal that from anyone else. And then we're going to go on to Cool It with the 4th grade, which incorporates a whole bunch of different kind of jazz chords, and it's kind of neat. So enjoy the next two pieces. Okay, now the fifth grade's going to play one more piece for you before we kind of wrap this up with everyone together. This is called The Tempest. It is by Robert W. Smith, who is probably the #1 band composer in the country. And he usually writes for these older groups like the high school wind ensembles and whatever like that. But he wrote this piece back in the 90s, and lovely. And it's become one of the band piece for beginning bands to play. So every kid should have the chance to play it at some point. But this is really neat. There's a little kind of slideshow that goes along with it that comes with the piece. If it syncs up, that'd be amazing. If it doesn't, it's going to be amazing. But other than that, there it is, The Tempest. There it is, Kabasa. Okay, so we're going to wrap up the band portion of this program with a piece called Rockology. This is 4th and 5th grade playing together. This has kind of become the anthem of this year because we got to play it with the pep band back in February, plus we played it on the March concert with the 5th grade, and now we're here again with it. It's a really cool piece of music. Incorporates a lot of different syncopation and a lot of different layering that happens throughout. So enjoy, Rockology.
portion of our concert. We're made up of 48 members who meet once a week to sing and have fun. We need to warm up since so many of us have been in different spots this concert. Here is our warm-up singing a song. To the Caribbean, our next song.
draw all the different types of grass.
Did you know that every year at Elden, we have a Flag Day ceremony? A favorite Elden tradition is when the entire school sings your railroad flag.
Go
Fireflies remind us that it's the small, simple things in life that matter the most. They inspire us to take a moment to slow down, ground ourselves in the moment, and appreciate all that surrounds us.
once upon a time when he was an Elden Eagle. So it's so important for us to have done that for him, and we're going to miss him, but we wish him to fly like a firefly in his retirement and have so much fun. And these guys, this is a hard piece. This is really like 6th, 7th grade. They got it. So give Mr. James another. This is our last song, and I just want to thank all of you for coming out tonight to this concert. We hope you've enjoyed our orchestra, our band, and our chorus, and thank you for all of your support and everything that you've done for your young musicians to encourage them to practice. So thank you so much. And Mrs. Collinsby came back tonight to help, and Mr. James, so I would like to give them a round of applause. but I'm just gonna, I've watched all of these kids come through from kindergarten all the way to 5th grade, and so this is a special, special concert for me tonight. I hope this is fun.
We'd like to thank Mr. Stone for performing with us. Thank you for your piano playing. You rock. Thank you, Mr. Coffin, for your support of our music program. We feel lucky to have you as a principal at Elden. This next song was originally written in 1965, expressing Michelle's longing for the warmth of LA while living through a harsh winter in New York City.
Ladies and gentlemen, is this working? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Another round of applause for this magnificent choir. I'd like to thank Mrs. Call for leading such a wonderful choir or chorus this school year, Mr. Bennett for leading the band, and Mr. Carkey for orchestra 4 and 5, also Mrs. Stoll, who is our third grade orchestra teacher, who paves the way for the third graders to be as excellent as they are in fourth and fifth grade. And I'd be remiss without thanking Miss P and her crew for this beautiful auditorium. Thank you all. Another round of applause